How do you add maintenance payments as an administrator? Before we start, we notice that we have a filter by year, which will always be preloaded with the current year, but we can select previous years. The address field will allow us to select by street or by level, depending on whether it's a residential area or a condominium. Only the options according to these filters will be displayed in the list. If we wish, a magnifying glass image appears in the upper right corner for searching a specific address. Before we start, it's important that we already have our community of neighbors set up and that their address data is complete and accurate. If a neighbor isn't registered, we can add them manually using the Add button. For the neighbors who are already registered in each row of the table, and each month a plus sign appears, which will allow us to add the corresponding payment. In this example, for January, when we click it, the preloaded address appears. First, it shows us the current year, then the month. Next, we select the payment method. The address appears preloaded. If we click the Add button at the beginning, it will appear blank here and we should fill in the information. Finally, we add a description and the amount for the maintenance fee and click Save. We notice that we return to the initial list and the amount we captured appears in the corresponding month. In the total column, when we click the green icon, it will show us a list of the values we've added for this address. If we want, we can delete any record, but this will create a log that we can check in the Deleted LOG tab, where all the maintenance records will appear. Deleted. Going back to the initial list, in the Neighbors column, we have a green group icon and the text A.C, which stands for active users, and the text AC, and N, which means inactive. Also, in parentheses, there's a number that indicates the amount of active users for this building or level. If we click the icon, it will show us the users that this address belongs to, and we can validate their information as well as activate or deactivate them. As we know, activating and deactivating users is a time-consuming and complicated task. That's why we have the red button to deactivate delinquents and activate paid users. This button can be used at the end of our billing period. For example, if we're in January and our last maintenance payment day is the 6th and today is the 7th, the system will take all users who have made a payment in January. It will deactivate everyone who hasn't done so and activate those who do have an amount. This will prevent neighbors who haven't complied from using the app or its features. We know that capturing payment information is complicated and time-consuming. So if we have our PayPal account set up and configured, meaning online payments, all of this will be done automatically and we'll see the information reflected automatically.